think not stock suspension is where we should be going. Heading towards next, anyway. So I'm still third in the standings. So we're doing the exact same thing that I did in frickin' in the dirt series. Same exact fucking thing. Gotta keep finishing in the same spot over and over and over, and eventually making it, you know, to third in the standings. We're pulling a Kenseth, making the consistency win. Alright, we'll try suspension. We'll see how expensive it is. Okay, yeah, we probably gonna want to work with that or something here. Okay, this is pretty much all better. Highly recommended. So this is a highly recommended part. So I think we're gonna take it. I like when you recommend me things, game. Thank you. Look at that. Lateral force. Pounds. There is more lateral force consistently. Good, good, good. Alrighty then. Well, now we got... Okay, now we got a balanced car. We got parts for everything. We got parts upon parts. We got parts for stuff. We got insane aero from the beginning. And from there, we've just kind of worked our way towards good stuff. So hopefully this is good enough to get me one position on track so I can start finishing 6th in every race. And we can start looking towards good things, but we can't because we need to do a dirt race first. The Yagen Super Bowl or whatever. It's a $10,000 race, so it's a Super Bowl basically. It's one of the 2 marquee events of the season. So, you know, I always look at the corners of things. Like you look at desk corners and all that, and it's like, you start thinking, what if I smashed a person's face against this? Like, I swear in, like, lots of horror movies they do this. Like the gore fest, they always have, like, someone get their head smashed against something. I mean, a corner would be the most unpleasant of them all, because you'd get your fucking... They would cave your shit in. Plus, it's pointy and it hurts in the first place. I mean, just scraping your leg against something hurts like hell. Okay. This is more like the Woodley racetrack from Test Drive E Destruction. Because the actual Eagan in that series is more, I always say Eagan, but I know it's Egan. I always say Eagan, though, just to fuck with people.
This is the one that counts.
This is the one that counts? Oh, fuck you. I didn't know there was 2. Ugh. Well, it's going to be a shitty lap, so... That's great. It's wonderful. Yeah, this is more the dirt has more of the Woodley tone to it. Plus the, environment, like especially the crowd stands, it reminds me of Woodley. Yeah, let's see where we place. Why not? Why don't we do that? Wonderful. 4th. Which means we get to start on the fucking outside. In both of the heats and the A-main. Great. Wonderful. That's great. That's fantastic. Thank you for not telling me that there was 2 fucking races. Laps, I mean.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listened to a lot of Skid Row last night. They really introduced me to the metal scene. Like, I listened to Judas Priest before. Motley Crue, I guess you could kind of call metal, but mostly hard rock, I'd say. But it was really Skid Row that introduced me to actual metal. And it's more of a poppy metal at that. Like, it's not even that hardcore. I didn't listen to Iron Maiden before then. All sorts of shit. Oh wait, hang on, what's the time? Okay, we're probably gonna, after this race here, have to take the break. The patented Kamikaze Games Dirt to Daytona break. It's because of this fucking game capture. I don't know if it's the game capture's fault, because Hey, I have a different version of game capture on this computer. That's the one that I have on the Beast desktop PC thing. It's different than the one on this laptop. I don't know if it's the laptop being a piece of shit or if it's the game capture software being a piece of shit.
Last lap.
I don't know what it is, but it just has to happen or else everything's gonna explode in my face. And we're gonna lose this series just like we did Dead Rising 2. I'm still fucking angry about that. And you know, it was so good. The stuff that I had recorded was so good. The stuff that was lost was amazing. I took out like 3 bosses. I won like the case file in just the nick of time. Like I had literally 2 in-game minutes left before I would have lost that shit. And it was just in the nick of time. It was some good shit, man. It was something that I shouldn't have been able to accomplish, but I did. And you'll never see it because the game capture fucked up. Thank you, game capture. You're so great. I blame the game capture. I mean, I blame I blame this laptop on a lot of things. I'm blaming a lot on the piece of shit. But I think it was the game capture's fault on that one. Like, come on, Elgato. I paid $150 for your ass. You better fucking not be a piece of shit. Actually, I did not pay $100 for this. Elgato Game Capture was a birthday present. Just like Roxio was. Oh, Roxio. Oh, the memories we had. And I will always despise you. I will always despise you. I will always despise you. I will always hate you. Anyway, yeah, we're doing Eagging. $10,000 worth of Eagging. Ah, my thumb hurts. It burns. It burns. Probably giving myself arthritis now that I think about it. Yeah, get your ass out of here, finger. You've been a thorn in my side from the beginning. I'm winning this fucking race. I'm getting that $10,000 prize, which is not a $10,000 prize. It's such a misleading thing. I really don't know what. I don't know what the prize money on the calendar is actually supposed to represent. Like, you never get $10,000 for winning the race. Like, you don't even get $10,000 after sponsors. Like, are you kidding me? False advertisement, man. False advertisement. Ah, my thumb hurts like a fucker. I was just about to ask. I was about to say, like, I'm thinking about getting the Microsoft Sidewinder steering wheel because it's $200 cheaper than the Logitech G27. And I just want a steering wheel to play iRacing on. I was gonna ask, does anyone own it, and do you know if it's good or not? But then I realized by the time this is uploaded, I probably will have decided on a steering wheel and will have had probably some more iRacing parts posted. As a result. As a resulting result. Do-do-do. So yeah, there's really no reason for me to talk about that. I've ran out of things to talk about. It's a good thing we're about to take a break. I can think of something to talk about. Anger and hatred. Murder. Disaster.
Last lap.
I was thinking about making a cover album. Mostly because Ninja Sex Party did. But I was also thinking of doing one myself for a long, long time, like 2 years now. I've been thinking of what I'd put on there. And I feel like I should get a following at least before I do a cover album. Because then people will think that I'm really fishing for people to start listening. Like I've made one full album so far. It's like 9 songs or whatever. Most of them suck, but at least Fuck Your Test, Kamikaze Classics, On the Internet, and I would throw in Violent Tendency, because the breakdown at the end is fantastic. Like, that is the best riff that I've heard, like, in any song. That, the end of Violent Tendency. If you can find Violent Tendency anywhere on my channel, you just listen to the ending part. Don't listen to anything else, though. It's embarrassingly bad. Alright, Steve's Quick Mart is going on. Nice. Senor Taco. Save that shit. Save it. Save it and like it. Okay? Save it and like it. So, I've got $6,500. I'm really curious. Let's see. Denison Speedrome. It's like Thunderdome, only not as terrible. I don't know. I never saw Thunderdome. Only saw the CinemaSins video on it. So I don't know if it's actually good or not. I can't make a unbiased judgment. So anyway, yeah, like I said, we're going to take the break here, and I will pick you right back up again, just like Rancid, when we get ready to play some more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope